What is Good Steel's Balanced Flamberge? Good Steel's Balanced Flamberge. What? Okay.
Just suspect my emotion wandering, yeah. Not want to part this anymore. The rainwater drips through the crack in the ceiling. I'll have to spend my time on repair. Just like the rain will be always falling, yeah. Only to rise and fall again.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? See you soon.
What's on your mind? See you soon.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels, we're toe to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I bought a ticket to the world, but now I've come back again.
Why do I find it hard to write the next line?
Oh, I want the truth to be said.
I know this
Much is true. I know this much is
true. With a thrill in my head
and a pill on my tongue.
is over nerves that have just begun.
Listen to Marvin all night long.
This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. Always slipping from my hands. Stands a time of its own. Take your seaside arms and write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be known. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. I bought a ticket to the world, but now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. This much is true.
This much is true. This much is true. Hey, what's up, Strafe? I know I this much is true. This much is true. This much is true. This much is true. Much is true. Yeah. What's up, Zelch? Yeah, we're just chilling. We're chilling. Ooh. Going way back into the archives. The archives.
Last fire will rise behind those eyes. Black house will rock.
Blind boys don't lie.
Immortal fear. That voice so clear through broken walls. That scream I hear. Cry, little sister. Come to your
We're looking for the Drainus fragments. Some wild goose chase for an upgraded green item. Weapon. Oh, crap, these guys are filling up my inventory fast. I've gotten a bunch of them. I've actually gotten like 6 or 7 of them because I've been farming this area quite a bit, and you know, obviously I turn them in for the green items because since I can only use items that come from treasure chest or like loot containers, since the Imperfect Drainus quest actually gives you a bag that you can open. So if I were to get like a weapon from that bag, it would be equipable. And I've done about, I'd say about 6 of them. I've gotten about 6 imperfect fragments. But out of all the bags I've gotten, it's been gear. It's been like, you know, green chest, green shoulders, green legs. You know, but I keep hoping, man. I keep hoping we'll get a weapon. Or even a ring. Keep in mind, we still have an empty ring slot because we've only ever looted 2 pieces of jewelry from fishing crates. So we still have a ring slot that's empty, and of course I'm still using a level 10 cloak, which sucks, the big one. Totally sucks, the big one. Man, you fill up your inventory fast in this zone. Like, it's crazy. There is a vendor pretty close by, but still. Probably just use this Dragon Breath Chili just to empty up a slot. Stupid death log. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Did you guys see I looted another Dark Whelpling? I actually have another Dark Whelpling in my bank because I looted another one. It's like 0.1% chance, drop chance, and I've gotten 2 of them.
I think about the loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down in Memphis. Lower the curtain down, alright. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight.
I wish I knew what you were looking for. I know. Can you believe that? 2 whelps. I've looted so many, like, fishing crates, and I've opened up so many chests in the whole world, and no weapons. I knew what you were looking for. Big damage, big damage. Can't believe they haven't flagged me for music copyright yet. They will. They will. We're going off the reservation tonight. What sucked is if it wasn't for stupid copyright crap, I'd be playing like all kinds of music on my streams. Like you would hear like so much different types of music, you know what I mean? But because of copyright bullshit, we can't do that. Like the stuff I'm playing right now is 100% gonna flag me for copyright. And it got so bad because I was always playing whatever I wanted to play that they basically made me take a class on copyright. Like YouTube said, you need to take a class on what copyright means, or we're going to give you your channel strike. I was like, fuck me. And that's why I stopped like really listening to kind of music that was copyrighted music. But I haven't done it in a while, so we'll push YouTube a little bit. We'll give them a little poke in the ass. Exactly. I mean, honestly, any of the mobs out here can drop the Drainus fragment, so. Teramis the Devourer. We should take him out. Ah, trap's not ready yet. Fuck my... Oh, it is. I dropped it already. Shit. I didn't realize it actually laid it down there. Come on, boy, you can make it. Weird. Why is it like... I'm seeing a delay here. I dropped this trap and it didn't show up. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's 2 times in a row. That's why my trapping's been fucked up. Yeah, I dropped the trap, but it didn't... I didn't see it. I don't know if there's like a delay on the server or what's going on. MS looks fine. Maybe just blend it into the stupid terrain. I don't know. Inventory full. Come on, really? .33 a.m. Big damage. I got double pet crit plus my crit. It's like Biff. Epic music. Epic! Oh, the French horns, man, are epic. One of my favorite band instruments, French horn. Alright, I'll see you, Strafe. Have a good one, man. Oh, you're not gonna... You want to take a nap, but you haven't? Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's buy back the rugged leather. I'm debating on selling this. This is one of the other weapons we've gotten from fishing, and theoretically it does more damage than my main hand weapon. But whenever I've tried to use it, it never seems to come out that way. But let's try it. We got 25, 62, top end 80. See, it's because of the top end 81. My crits on this are bigger. That's why this never out DPSs it, and it's not gonna out DPS the offhand. So let's just sell it. One of the only weapons we've ever been able to find. But it's gonna have to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. I wonder if the... You know what, let's Google it real quick. I want to see what the drop rates are. Okay, so the... Okay, so the drop rates are better off the humanoids. That's what I was curious about. So if we kill the humans, it might be a better drop rate. The one's off to the left here. So we'll give that a go. Of course, killing the humanoids, we get the reusable regions for constantly keeping our stack of buffs up, which is always good. But let's try farming the humans for a little bit. Surprised they're so high in level. Eh, maybe I'm not so surprised. If it takes a long time to kill them, they won't really be worth farming. Yeah, I don't think they're worth farming. It's gonna take too long to kill them. I'd rather get my repeat turn-in quest read materials. I was just beginning to like that's nothing new. So this is the way I say, this is the way, this is the way that I'm learning to feel. Up my head, This is the way. Oh, Papa won. Taramis is around here somewhere. Taramis. Sometimes I feel like if I accept the quest, my chance of getting the item is better, even though theoretically that really shouldn't work. It's just pure superstition. Why have they not flagged me? Okay. YouTube has not flagged me for copyright, which is unreal. Normally they would have definitely flagged me for copyright already. They're just being nice tonight for some reason. Maybe their copyright system is broken at the moment. Comes Taramis. Hello, Taramis. I see you. See if the other hunter sees him. Now he does. See him back up. He started backpedaling. Now he sees him. Yeah, did you see the other hunter? Like, he was standing there and all of a sudden he just started backpedaling and then he just ran. Look at him running. I wish I could get some imperfect Drainus fragments. Bastards, give them to me. Give me like 100 of them.
Welcome to the planet.
Welcome to existence. Everyone's here. Everyone's here.
Everybody's watching you now.
Everybody. What happens next? What happens next? I dare you to move. Dare you to move. Dare you to move. Like today never happened.
Welcome to the fallout. Welcome to resistance. The tension is here. The tension is here. Between who you are and who you could be.
Between what is and how it should be. Yeah. I dare you to move. Dare you to move. Dare you to move. Oh, oh, oh.
Salvation is here.
Today never happened. Today never happened.
Just breathe right now. The light is at the edge of town. These endless calls are all we'll take when lines get torn. The warmth of fear. The future starts when she is near. And I said, oh. And we'll say that all we have is all we know. We have the future now. We have the whole, we have the day, the night, the warmth, the light. We have our love which grows against the
I was wondering if there were any treasure chests back here. I know there's some inside the building, but there's the elites in there. Don't want to mess with him.
golden flights, and everything is wide and slow.
Oh shit. I think this guy's unkillable.
From state to
I think the servitor Gruul may be unkillable.
back to where it all will start.
I'm not sure. Some of the servants over here, you can't kill them. Not unless you have the quest item, I think. So we're not going to waste time with that guy.
All the saying, all they know. The city spreads. This is strong when all is low. And I said, oh.
Inventory's full. What?
So lately, been wondering who will be there to take my place when I'm gone. You'll need love to light the shadows on your face. If a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all, then between the sand and stone, could you make it on your own? If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go, and maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday, to want you, to guide you through the darkest of your days. If a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all, well, then I hope there's someone out there who can bring me back to you. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. Run away with my heart. Run away with my hope. Run away with my love. I know now just quite how my life and love might still go on. In your heart, in your mind, I'll stay with you for all time. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. If I could turn back time, I'll go wherever you will go. If I could make you mine, I'll go wherever you will go. I'll go wherever I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive.
Shit. Combat begins. With
I'm
what?
just out to find
Combat ended.
the better part of me. I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm more than some pretty face beside a train, and it's not easy to be me. I wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees, find a way to lie about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, but don't be naive. Even heroes have the right to bleed. I may be disturbed, but won't you concede? or anything. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Men want men to ride with clouds between their knees. I'm only a man, no silly red sheet, digging for kryptonite on this one-way street. Only a man, no phony red sheet, looking for special things inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me. I'm only a man, no phony red sheet. I'm only a man looking for a dream. I'm only a man in a phony red sheet, and it's not easy. It's not easy to be me.
Jar. Quia.
This is my life.
He's dead. We found him. He's dead.
All these feelings I've shared, and these are my dreams that I'd never lived before. Somebody shake me, 'cause
Right here.
I must be asleep.
This is who we need to kill.
Now that we're here, so far away, all the struggle we fought was in vain, and all the mistakes one life could take, they all finally start to go away. And now that we're here, so far away, and I feel like I can face a day, and I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. These are my words.
Okay, we finally got our copyright. We kind of finally got our copyright flag, so let's turn off the copyrighted music. I don't feel like getting the copyright strike. Let's see what the... I wonder what the respawn timer is on that guy. Very short, there he is. Is it all the way in Tenaris, I wonder? Is it all the way? It is. All the way back in snares.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor.
Figures.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
I supply only the finest goods.
Be careful.
I can be with you.
For the Alliance.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Getting close. Once we have 53, we'll do on Gore Freighter. There is something magical about the melee hunter though. Like when I'm on a melee hunter and I'm like using only melee abilities and I'm like in close with mobs, it just feels a lot more interactive as opposed to when you just stand back, you know, shooting arrows, which is boring as shit to be honest. I mean, I think some people like the dopamine effect of getting big crits with aim shot, but outside of that, it's kind of boring, you know. What's really fun, which unfortunately is not the best weapons, but if you get dual flurry axes, it's fun because you get so many quick attacks. You know, you proc your additional attacks. Plus, if you have Crusader on both weapons, you're going to be double procking Crusader. Unfortunately, Fury weapons are only fiery weapons. Sorry, are only level 42. So, if they had some sort of equivalent weapon, like what I would love to see in Classic Plus is I would love to see them come up with like a 50, you know, some 53 to 56 levelish, like equivalent to fiery weapon that's really obviously really difficult to get, but has a higher top end damage. It has, you know, it's more of like a 2.8 attack speed main hand weapon. You know, if you could get like a 2.8 attack speed like fiery type weapon that's like maybe level, you know, 53 to 56 level range, as a melee hunter, you would be using that. That would be best. That'd be 100% best in slot. Can you imagine double procking main hand, you know, crits with that? Would be so big, man. It would be so big. Hello? Hi, hello. Hi. Someone might need help with the quest here, maybe. Let me see here. Yes, yes, yes. So we can buy lures off vendors. Yep. Yeah, we can. Um, the only restriction is that we, as far as like, we just can't buy weapons off vendors, right? So the only restriction really is weapons and jewelry. Like weapons and jewelry can only come from crates or some sort of container, right? Like a treasure chest, a loot box. It can come from a quest reward that's a bag. Like for example, the Drainus Fragment quest gives you a bag. Gives you like a, when you turn it in, you get a bag, and when you open the bag, there's stuff in the bag. So we can use those because it has to come from a container that I have to open, right? Same with the jewelry. Now the gear, like the armor that I wear, has to be crafted. It can only come from crafting. So outside of that, we can we can buy stuff. We can buy scrolls from vendors. We can buy potions from vendors. We can buy lures and stuff. So yeah, and I have bright baubles here I bought from a vendor. But the weapons here came from fishing crates. And you can see level 35 and level 45, so it's been a while since I got a weapon. Actually, I know probably the best way to get weapons right now would be to go to the coast of Fairless, or maybe Ashara, but the coast of Ashara the mobs there are so high level that I'm a little nervous about. I don't know what kind of elites are out there either. I don't spend a lot of time in Ashara. But here, let's see.
Well met. Safe travel.
But what I was gonna say is when you look at Ashara here, right? So there's a lot of fishing that can be had off the coast of Ashara, but the mobs are actually they're not too bad. They're like 54, 55. Let's see.
Everything you never do, and all you never say. Never make it easier to numb out all the pain. Not like anything was wrong. It never made it right.
So you can see there is a kind of a fishing path for Ashara.
So why am I
If you look at the levels, you're going to be dealing with, these are only 51, 54.
the same old
I can't think of any really elites that are in the water.
line through a bleeding heart? I'll
So
take it till I break apart. What's it gonna take to walk away? Man, some days I hate this town. You never fail to let me down. Better stay away before I break now. There's nothing more to say. I'm only days away from a meltdown. Now it's getting colder.
yeah,
Driving in my
I mean there's the little like hydras.
some things never
There's hydras, murlocs in those waters. I don't know. There's naga, so naga,
like this is
hydras, murlocs
really shouldn't care.
around that area.
It's not like you were there for me, so why
Ugh.
Here we go again. The same old thing. Smiling through a bleeding heart. I'll fake it till I break apart.
Mm-hmm.
What's it gonna
Exactly.
take before I break?
I have to work soon.
Days I hate this town. You never fail to let me down. Better stay away before I break now. There's nothing more to say. I'm only days away from a meltdown.
Talk to me. Hurry back.
What's it
Keep it real.
gonna take?
A lightning rod. Wand.
Glad I could help.
Days I hate this town. You
What's up?
never fail to let me down. Better stay away
Keep it real.
before I break now. There's nothing more to say. I'm only days away from a meltdown.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
It was nice to turn that quest in because he was taking up 4 inventory slots. But I'm thinking it probably is going to be worth just fishing off the coast here in Feralus. The mobs are like, you know, they're like 40, I don't know, 45, 47. So, I mean, like, this weapon here, actually, this weapon here, the Vorpal Dagger, which is level 45, came from a chest fishing in Feralus. So, what would be really nice is if we could get like a two-hand weapon, like a really slow two-hand weapon. That would be pretty good. Or basically what we really want is we want a main hand weapon that's really slow or a two-hand weapon that's really slow. One or the other. Either one of those things would work. I mean, obviously the higher level item the better. You know, if we can get like a 45 main hand slow weapon, that would be good because it'd be a big upgrade. Or if we can just get a slow two-hand weapon. Yeah. Now the mobs here on the coast they'll be 40. I think they're 45 to 47. I can't remember. Right, yeah, they're at least 40. They're at least 45 to 47. They may be 48 as well, because I know that the serpent. What are they called? The flying serpents. You know, I know those are 46. So the water elementals are like, and I know the water elementals is at least 47. But yeah, we need to fish that coastline. And probably just should spend like 3 hours just fishing the coastline and see if we can get an upgraded weapon. Because at this point, that could drastically improve my leveling speed if I could get like a decent... If I get a decent two-hand weapon, that would drastically increase my leveling speed. Because right now, our weapons, we're just not doing any damage. We're not doing much damage. I shouldn't say we're not doing any damage. We're just not doing a lot. And my pet's going to start doing more damage too. You know, I mean, in 2 levels, my pet will start tapping into frenzy. So that's obviously going to increase his damage. I mean, it's pretty funny that I'm this deep into BM and yet my pet still is only doing 37%. That shows you how strong Clever Traps is. That just shows you how strong Clever Traps is. You know, because basically Immolation Trap is pulling, Immolation Trap, Explosive Trap are pulling a lot of damage for me. You look at my damage, and I'm sure my traps are going to account for at least 30-40%. Immolation, look at that, 35.9% of my damage. My damage is just my Immolation Trap. So that's a lot. And now when you take that and you go into a dungeon, you start popping Explosive Trap, you're going to do some pretty big damage. We do have the quest. So we do have the Hunter quest. That's another thing we can do right here. And we are high enough level that we could probably do it. The Hunter quest is a pain in the ass. And the completion part of it is in Sunken Temple. So we would have to go through and do the whole quest chain, and then we'd have to get a Sunken Temple group together to try to complete it. But it's the item that you get is the Devil's Eye is really best in slot, I think, for quite a while for a melee hunter. It's so good. It's like insanely good. It's like 120 attack power and like 2% hit rating, and it's usable like every 2 minutes. It's like crazy good. I think it's 120 attack power. It may be more. I don't know. But I can't even say how good it is. It's just it blows every other trinket away if you're like a melee hunter. So we're doing just me 89 DPS per second. So I have to log off soon, but before we log off, let's do something kind of fun. Let's take a look at what a melee hunter can do at level 60 with flurry axes. Because I have that on this server. I've leveled a melee hunter to 60 on this server before. Right? You see my 60 melee hunter has Devil's Eye. So increase your attack power by 150 and your chance to hit by 2%. Lasts for 20 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown. I also have Black Ant's Breath. And you can see dual flurry axes, both enchanted with Crusader. Shadow Prowler's Cloak. It's a great cloak, by the way. And then just Innervating Band. Band of Flesh. Band of Flesh is a fun one. I like this one because it is strength and agility, but the 16 stamina is nice. I like the extra health. We've got the Savage Gladiator Chain. We've got probably some of the upgraded. Have we got any of the upgraded gear? I don't. Let's see. Where's my bracers at? No, we don't. We're not rolling with any of the upgraded tier 0.5 hunter gear, which I'm a little surprised. Let me take a look at my bank. I've also got the Tristram Leggers, which are nice. These I use when I want a little bit more like physical protection because they're male. You can see the Blade Master leggings are one of my favorite leggings for melee hunter. Improves your chance to hit by 1%, improves your chance to get a critical strike 1%, and increases your dodge by 2%, which is just insane. If I want to go more physical mitigation, like let's say I wanted to do more like kind of off tanking or something as a melee hunter, I would pop on my Tristram leggings just for the extra armor.
Hello. See you later.
Let's see. I'm just looking to see. Doesn't look like I have. I mean, I've got the Beastmaster's belt. I don't have any of the tier 0.5 upgrades, which is a little surprising. I'd have to go back and look to see what kind of stats they provide. The other thing that's interesting about the melee hunter is Wizard Oil is really good because a lot of times when I was doing raids on this character, or I'm dual spec, I believe, right?
Safe travels.
Or maybe I'm not dual spec. Maybe we didn't even have dual spec. Yeah, I'm not dual spec'd, but I would actually respec this character into marksman, just sometimes to do like, you know, ZF or something. And whenever I'm spec'd into marksman, you're gonna use brilliant wizard oil, because it actually does increase your damage quite a bit. It's too bad this character is not self-found, otherwise we'd already be 60. And we'd already have like some really nice gear, right? But I just want to show you what's the closest high level zone? I think
Well met.
probably Burning Steps. Just to show you like how much damage it was just with the fiery, you know, with the fiery axes. But you can say I have tons of gear. Oh, I do have. So we do have the upgraded. We do have the upgraded tier 0.5 gloves. Here's the Beastmaster gloves, which is the upgraded set. They're interesting because if you get a lot of these items, increases your pets. Let me look at the increases your pet's chance to get a critical strike by 2%. So a lot of the Beastmaster set does increase your pet damage, which is pretty cool. Here's the Beastmaster bindings, which I haven't upgraded these yet. And here's the Devil Sword leggings, which, you know, obviously they're okay, but what gloves am I wearing? Currently I'm wearing the Devil Sword. If we look at my hit rating, currently my hit is 4% ranged. And my hit rating immediately is only 4%, but if we equip Devil Sword, it should go up. Yeah, it's 5%. And we look at my attack power. It's 568. With the Blade Masters, it's only 527. So, fortunately, what's my crit though? Crit's 12.29. 12.20. It's amazing how good the Devil Sword, like how long Devil Sword leggings are actually a good, you know, good item. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of different. I've got like a set of gear that's like fire resist base. I've got a set of gear that's more stamina base. I've got a set of gear that I use for more dodge. You know, I've got so much gear on this character because this character has been 60 for a long time. If we look at played on this character, hold on a second. I've played 17 days on this character, so not like a crazy amount of time, but yeah, I played this character quite a bit. And this character was created on this hardcore server when this hardcore server first released, right? So years ago. So this character's pretty old. I wish you could see like when you actually created your character. So just without any buffs, like without any buffs. Look at this trinket, chance to bathe your melee target in flame. God, I didn't even know I had this. Let's put it on the heart and just see if it procs. That'd be kind of funny. We don't even have any. Do we have any potions or anything? No, not really. We can get the squid buff. He must have a higher level growl. It's not even on his bars. That's interesting. Why is growl not even on my bar? How can my pet only have claw? That makes no sense. He's got growl, but it's not showing on his in the book for his abilities. Where are they at? Where's my pet's abilities? You guys seeing this? Like, he definitely knows Growl because it's not a trainable. But when I go to his abilities, I don't see them. So that's really weird. Alright, so we procced one Crusader, right? So we were sitting at, look at that, so melee attack power currently is plus 264, right? You know, part of that was my Devil Sword Trinket. Well, and you know, obviously Crusader, but we're not rolling with any buffs here. You know, once we do like Mongoose Potion, there's a few other buffs we can run. We can use, you know, Wild, the Fire Water from Winter Spring. Okay, my pet's Growl is on, I think. I just can't tell if my pet has Growl or not. It's so weird. That is so weird. It's like I can't. Why does my pet have no abilities? Is this like a bug or something? Let me put him away and then resummon him or something. Here, let's just see if he taunts. I'm gonna send my pet. I want to see if he taunts. Look for the little red stuff above the guy's head. Yeah, I don't see a taunt. Right there, I think I saw it. Huh. Let's see how much damage we can do here. So what's funny is with Flurry Axes, like you can see that my crit there with my Flurry Axe wasn't much higher than my level 5200's crit with her level 35 weapon. Because remember, this is only a level 42 weapon with it, so the top end damage is only 69. The weapon I have on my other hunter that I'm leveling right now is level 52. The top end damage on that weapon is like 81. So the crits on the Crusader, I mean on a Fire Axe, are pretty shitty. But it's the extra attacks it gets, and the fact that the extra attacks proc Crusader a lot more often, right? You can see we already got 2 flurry procs, right? And we've already procced, Crusader, just giving us that juicy 100 attack power. But once you get like a better, you can get a better weapon. Like if you can get a really good high level like main hand weapon that has a high top end damage, it will easily out DPS Flurry Axes, right? And the weapon that I was using was the Zeal Blade, was Sword of Zeal. Let's take out this guy. I've got no mana. I've got no manas. What is this keybind? My keybinds are all messed up because I've changed them. Yeah, I don't even know what this keybind is. Oh yeah, so what I did was I moved it to a different... Interesting. Anyways, you can't really see. You don't really see the damage with Fiery Axe, like with Flurry Axe. I mean, you see the benefit of Flurry Axe because it procs your Crusader strikes, but when you have the proper buffs, you're going to be critting for easily like 600 with your crits. But yeah, it's interesting looking at it now. Looking at this character now after leveling up another melee hunter, using a weapon that's like a level 35 weapon. It's interesting to see how weak the crits are for Flurry Axe, and yet, again, proccing the extra attacks is what really brings in the damage. We're only pulling 127 DPS per second, whereas the other character I think was pulling in like 80 DPS per second. So that's, that'll be much higher, once you, get, again, because your traps do so much damage. Once you get into like group contacts and dungeons and stuff, I'm just, keybinds are all messed up on this character. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think an easier way to show you guys would be to, hold on a second. Because I want to show you that you can do decent damage with flurries. Videos. Is it Skolo? Damn it. So if we look here, you can see I'm doing 300, it looks like 311 DPS per second in this group as a Fury Warrior.
We got extras.
Yep. Yeah, watch out
I'm
for
gonna distract.
backward.
I'm gonna distract.
And I have to apologize, the quality of this particular video is really garbage.
Jesus.
You can see here, if you look at the buffs we have the ZG buff, we have the Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer buff, we have Winterfall Firewater, we have Mongoose Pot, we have Elixir of Giants, and then we have a defensive elixir, right? So, and then of course, I've got probably Frost Oil on both Fiery or Flurry axes. So those are the buffs, right? So these are some big buffs, right?
Healing everyone.
Lovely.
Cracks on cooldown.
So I pet crit for 250 of those.
So if we can keep backing up.
Yep.
If he comes, I'm gonna blind.
I'm a full back up right here.
Up, he's coming. Blind. Can we get a frost trap or a shackle maybe?
Nope.
We're good.
We also have Forester on us.
Killing everyone.
What's funny is I'm not seeing any Raptor Strike crits. I've been looking for crits to see kind of what crits I'd be getting with all these buffs, but I'm not seeing any crits.
I'm an evasion tank Forester.
Which is crazy because my crit rating with Raptor Strike on this character is probably like, I'm gonna guess it's probably around like 40% or 45%.
Keep him off there.
And yet I'm not getting any crits, which is really crazy. My pet's getting a lot of crits. Look at my pet. He's throwing in quite a few crits. Like crit. There we go. There's a Raptor Strike. So 422, which isn't like insane. I've definitely gotten much higher Raptor Strike crits, but again, with Flurry Axe, it's a 1.5 attack speed weapon, so the top end damage is totally bad. Keep in mind, the Flurry Axe, the top end damage, what was it? 69. 69 damage on the top end on the Flurry Axe. My character's current level 35 axe has a top end damage of like 81 or something. Like quite a bit higher. And it's a level 35 weapon. So my point being, if you can get your melee hunter to have like a really slow main hand weapon, like a high level main hand weapon, like if you could get like an epic, if you could get like an epic like level 16 main hand weapon that hits for like, 180 damage or something, your crits are going to be insane. Your crits, your Raptor Strike crits are going to be like, 800, 900 damage, something, which is going to be huge. And then your damage, like right now, I'm just behind the rogue in this group, and I'm behind the mage, obviously, but If I would have had a main hand weapon that was like really, high level with high DPS or slow weapon, right? Like level 60 or level 58, even like Dao Ren's Tribal Guardian or something like Ren's main hand weapon would have pushed my DPS quite a bit. But even a better weapon, you'd see me easily surpass the Rogue. In fact, I'd probably be competing for top DPS in this group if I just had like an epic main hand weapon that was, that had a high top end damage. That alone would push my DPS way up. Um, and so you can see a melee hunter, when played correctly, could easily be number one DPS in a group like this, where you're not going to be able to do number one. You get into a raid, and what happens is in a raid, the melee hunter doesn't work very well because of a lot of your damage comes from traps, and it's very difficult in raids to get traps off. And because a lot of times you're focusing down, like, you know, maybe on trash pools you'd be able to get traps down, but in against bosses and stuff, your DPS will fall off a lot. I mean, not a lot, I guess. I mean, as long as you can get your immolation trap on the boss, I guess it won't be too bad. But it's not going to be as high as it is on trash pools. But and I haven't done a lot of raiding, but like, so I'm not sure. I just don't. We'll see. The pet also takes a lot of damage in raids, so you want to somehow maybe, I don't know, like the pet can get hit pretty hard by EO. But we can respec our pet into specific resistances versus whatever. If we're doing molten core, we can build our pet out with a lot of fire resist stuff like that. That would help him out immensely. So I really shouldn't talk too much about raiding on the melee hunter because I really haven't done it that much. So in theory, I would think the melee hunter shouldn't perform super well in raids, but I don't know. They might be okay. They might be okay. Again, it's pretty gear dependent, but I feel like if this character here had like a really really strong, high level main hand, slow main hand weapon, that she would really compete for top DPS in most like LBRS, UBRS, Skolo, Stratholme groups. I think she would easily compete for top DPS, which I think is pretty crazy because she's a melee hunter, right? So don't let people tell you that a melee hunter can't do damage because that's 100% not true. Anyways, I'm off to bed. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace out.